shadow self and your inner child.
Oh, this is gonna make me cry. Oh, and I also brought these. So cute. Ready? How has your shadow self influenced your life decisions? I am assuming the version of you that has healed.
How has it changed my life?
How has it influenced
my current life?
Yes.
Oh, it's changed everything. My shadow self it's changed a lot, you know, from my past. I used to go out a lot, used to drink a lot, very careless, you know, with certain things and decisions that I have made in the past. And with healing and changing my view of life and what I appreciate the most, and it's made a difference. It's made a huge difference, you know. Mm-hmm. And I'm happy of the person I became through everything and all the hard work that you put in, you know. It hurt a lot. You have a lot of dark nights. You gotta sit with yourself. You gotta sit in your shit, and the decisions that you've made in the past, they will reflect on how you're living, you know. Just being more mentally healthy and just taking care of yourself, because your mental, it's very important to take care of that first, you know, and everything else trickles behind it. So yeah, do the work. It's worth it.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
I think that's the hardest.
And I wouldn't have been able to meet you. I wouldn't have met you.
Oh no, I would have been able to call you out.
I wouldn't have met you
on your shit.
No, I would have never, because I know, like, my thing is, like, I know that I've did the work and I'm able, and I'm a different person. If I was the person I was, I would have never approached you.
Really?
Ever, no.
I respect
Because
that.
I respect you, and I know what you deserve, and I wasn't able to give that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have been able to show up the person that I am now. I wouldn't have been able to do that for you.
Is that why you felt ready to pursue somebody like me?
Well, I never knew you were there. You know, you were somebody that just popped up. That's why I always say that you're a blessing. You know, and God knew that I was ready. You know, I always say the universe works in mysterious ways. And I knew that I always knew that I deserved good, but it's just it didn't reflect on the way that I was as a person. Going out and doing all this, you know. That's not the life I wanted. I just did it because I was fucking bored. Yeah. You know? And then you hang around people that do it too. And then, you know, I kind of did a reflection of myself, and it's like, that's not what I want. You have to be around people, like-minded people.
Right.
And that's it. That's how everything changed. It's just one of those, is you just have a breakdown. And it's just like, no. Write what you want down. Fucking pursue it, you know? So that's it.
I'm proud of you, baby.
I'm proud of you.
It takes a lot. I know that.
It does, absolutely. It takes a lot of knowing what the fuck you did wrong.
Right.
That's it.
Facts.
Knowing what the fuck you did wrong. Yeah, it's accountability. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah. It took a lot to be so calm and so confident in who you are. So, yeah. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Oh, for sure.
It really is.
Yeah, your mind is one of the sexiest things about you, right?
What do you mean?
As in, I think that's like so attractive. How you're not only are you open to criticism, right? Which I think is important. That's not always been received well from me by others. But just you taking the initiative to start that journey for yourself, you know, and just wanting to heal, wanting to be a better person, calling yourself out on your own bullshit. Because I do understand that you, like, from your history, I can see that you weren't always this person. So I can see how much work you had to do.
Yeah.
And vice versa. You know, I haven't always been this Mariana. So.
Yeah. I mean, we all changed. We shed, like, you know, skin like a snake.
That is so sexy. It is.
Thank you.
Like, if you really think about it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah. But I've always been super calm. You know what I mean? I've always been like a real chill person. But
That's important too. I'm just talking because you can be calm and still have a fucking messy ass mind.
I don't have that. No.
You get what I'm saying?
You would have picked that shit up a long time ago. I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Inner child. What is the relationship between your shadow self and your inner child?
Oh, this is gonna make me cry.
What is the relationship between? Okay.
I feel like
It's okay.
I feel like I am on this constant, or was still sometimes, like on this constant journey to save my inner child. You know, I feel like my history dealing with trauma, abandonment, and all of that, I always look back to that little girl and I could never understand like how people can hurt her.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember seeing, actually I saw a TikTok on the doctor that said that in order for you to save that child, you gotta literally jump out of yourself, go back to the moment where you felt like, to go back as your present self now, go back to that moment where you felt that you needed the most saving, grab that child by the hand and like basically take it with you. And I remember, because the guy, I can't even remember the video, but I remember he said, close your eyes, envision all of this, and I remember I was crying hysterically.
I feel like you had to save yourself.
I mean, and that's the thing, is like being on survival mode most of your life. Like, I remember wishing to be saved, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I remember crying so much that day because, and I realized that made an impact because I was no longer trying to go back. I felt like I did the deed of saving myself.
Yeah.
You know, and I cried and cried and cried because the me now, I wouldn't have even thought that I'd survive to be a freaking adult. You know what I mean? So
I'm proud of you.
I saved myself. I forgave myself for not knowing. I forgave those around me for also not knowing how to take care of me. And that's how I was able to start, like, you know, moving forward.
Yeah.
But I think that's the hardest relationship for me, was my relationship with myself. You know, and not constantly feeling sorry for myself. It just sucks because children shouldn't have to suffer like that. You know, I was too busy trying to survive that I didn't have a childhood.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a freaking big kid now.
You can be a kid with me forever.
I love it.
We will be kids forever.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
I know I need that. I need fun. I need memories. I know this about myself now.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to explain that before.
Yeah.
You know?
Ooh, baby.
I didn't know how to explain that I needed peace and not chaos.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to explain, how to communicate that to those around me, you know? And I think that's why I'm so overprotective of myself and like so distant from anything that isn't that, because I at least feel safe knowing that I can provide that for myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
I'm proud of you.
that's thank you. Your turn.
Lord.
Protection. In what ways has your shadow self protected you?
My shadow self, I feel like once I've changed my lifestyle and my ways, I protected myself in not going back to that. Not wanting, I always ask myself, is that the life I want? Is that the kind of relationship I want? Is that the pain I want? Is that anything? I always question myself. And when you question yourself first and you're automatically like rejected, standoffish, like do I have to question any kind of love, loyalty, or anything that could possibly happen? It's a no for me. If it doesn't feel good inside, that's how I always go with how I feel about things. And if it doesn't feel good, or if I question it, or it's a no for me. And that's before I was just like down for whatever happened. I was that kind of person. And even though sometimes we're fun, I still wasn't happy. You know, that's a whole nother conversation. Hard to explain when you know that you're protected when your instinct is just retraction.
Right.
So I think that's kind of what it is with that. That's a hard question.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was really hard for me to answer.
I understand.
It was just, your spirit. If it don't sit right with my spirit anymore, it's just a no for me.
Yeah.
That's plain and simple.
Yeah.
And I know how to say no. I'm easy with that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Boundaries. It's made your boundaries stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's all I got for that one, babe.
That's good. That's really good.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Salud, my love.
Salud to us, to you moving here,
Yeah.
to celebrating our first Valentine together.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
I'll do anything for you.
I'll do anything for you.
Cheers to us. I love you so much.
I love you.
How you feel?
Blessed. Loved fully. Understood. Cherished. I'm sorry. Everything. I'm blessed to have you in my life. Truly.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
You're gonna make me cry.
I prayed so much for you. I really did.
I had dark nights, trust me. Sad part is, if it ain't for me, it may not exist. But I'm happy I found you.
You haven't given up, you think? Me too.
Blessed to have you. Yeah. I don't Me too.
Blessed.
Yeah. Even when my socks dirty like this? Bruh.
It's okay.